Hello everybody, welcome to the Voice of Azerbaijan. Our telephone number is 2236-4080. Today first I'll tell you the history of International Mother Language Day and how it was established. And later I'll mention a little bit about linguistic genocide in South Azerbaijan by Iran's regime. And I must mention that some of the lines have been selected from a website. On 21 February 1952, a number of students campaigning for the recognition of Bangla as one of the state languages of Pakistan were killed when Pakistani police fired upon them. At a public meeting on 21 March 1948, the Governor-General of Pakistan declared that Urdu will be the only language for both West and East Pakistan. The people of East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, whose main language is Bengali, started to protest against this. A student meeting on 21 February called for a province-wide strike, but the government invoked Sections 144 on 20 February. The student community at a meeting on the morning of 21 February agreed to continue with their protest but not to break the law of Section 144. Even then, the Pakistani police opened fire and killed the students. 21 February was proclaimed the International Mother Language Day by UNESCO on 17 November 1999. Its observance was also formally recognized by the United Nations General Assembly in its resolution establishing 2008 as the International Year of Languages. International Mother Language Day, organized as the International Recognition of Language Movement Day, which has been commemorated in Bangladesh, formerly East Pakistan, since 1952, when a number of Bangladeshi university students were killed by the Bangladeshi police and army in Dhaka. International Mother Language Day is observed yearly by UNESCO member states and at its headquarters to promote linguistic and cultural diversity and multilingualism. International Mother Language Day was proclaimed by UNESCO's General Conference in November 1999. The International Day has been observed every year since February 2000 to promote linguistic and cultural diversity and multilingualism. Languages are the most powerful instruments of preserving and developing our tangible and intangible heritage. All moves to promote the dissemination of mother tongue will serve not only to encourage linguistic diversity and multilingual education, but also to develop fuller awareness of linguistic and cultural traditions throughout the world and inspire solidarity based on understanding, tolerance, and dialogue. This is why millions of South Azerbaijanis are deprived of learning their Azerbaijani Turkish mother language in 2012. And this is linguistic genocide by Iran's Persian regime. South Azerbaijanis, the occupied land by South Azerbaijanis, faced cultural, linguistic, and economic discrimination along with other minorities in Iran. The roots of racism in Iran began in 1925, implemented a policy of cultural and linguistic homogeneity and assimilation for all nations in Iran. The Persian language and culture became dominant, and those who spoke minority languages were barred from education and media in their native languages. Members of ethnic and linguistic minorities in Iran were forced to feel ashamed of their mother tongue and culture, and from childhood faced assaults in state-run media. South Azerbaijanis in particular have been compared to donkeys and cockroaches. This policy of cultural hegemony continued after the Islamic Revolution of 1979, despite the Islamic Republic's constitutional guarantees for linguistic and cultural rights. Currently, the South Azerbaijani Turkish language is banned in schools. Azerbaijani Turkish language journals and journals calling for the proliferation of Azerbaijani linguistic and cultural rights are shut down and their contributors are arrested. Azerbaijanis are banned from gathering at Babek Castle to celebrate their national hero. They are also forbidden from celebrating Settar Khan and Bagir Khan, Azerbaijani heroes of Constitutional Revolution of 1905. Azerbaijanis are forbidden from assembly during International Mother Language Day in South Azerbaijan. South Azerbaijanis barred from political representation. They are deprived economically and face high illiteracy rates. Shops with Azerbaijani Turkish names are effectively shut down and forced to Persianize the names. And many of those who advocate for broader linguistic and cultural rights for South Azerbaijanis are detained arbitrarily by the Ministry of Intelligence and Security, held indefinitely and tortured, on occasions murdered in custody, and released only to be tried and sentenced to heavy terms in Iran's worst prison, such as the notorious Evin prison. That's all. And thank you for hearing to us. I have to mention our telephone numbers again, 2236-4080. Stay with us and listen to Azerbaijani music. Thank you.